it's David again, Southgate Travel. Just got back from a Florida trip from Halifax, Nova Scotia. It was a pre-cruise stay, and we had a great stay at the Hilton Spark in Universal Drive, Orlando, Florida. We had low expectations with this hotel, real low. Because of scheduling, we ended up with 4 days pre-cruise, which is way too long, way too much money. So we just wanted a budget hotel that we could kind of exist for 4 days. Had low expectations. The reviews of this place were very off, like up and down. Some people liked it, some people didn't. When you really kind of read through what was happening, I think some of the reviews were right after it was purchased. So Hilton bought a bunch of these properties and converted them into a budget hotel chain called the Hilton Spark. So they're like all basically painted. They're the common areas are all refreshed in their, the Hilton scheme, that kind of thing. So that's where it's going. The reviews for this hotel, it was obvious that people were in the middle of a renovation scene for at least 6 months, and so when you read them, like, what am I really getting? But when we check in, we were really happy. You walk in, the common area looks great. We were immediately put at ease by the lady, I don't know her name, at the front desk. She was just amazing. And we got upgraded to from a regular room to a suite, and the suite was like basically a 1-bedroom apartment. And it was like really nice. We really enjoyed it. The upgrade was good. You got to realize the price. These are probably around $100 US, give or take. And in Canadian dollars, that's like $150 a night. So they're not expensive hotels. So in my mind, if you enjoy your stay at a place like this and don't feel bad, that's pretty good. The one thing on our trip in December, we stayed at a neighboring hotel. And it was at the same price, and you didn't want to take your shoes off in the room. Okay, not that nice. This place, our room was just renovated. It was like the carpet was brand new, the bed was brand new. It was really nice. The only part that they haven't renovated is the bathrooms. The bathrooms are kind of just refreshed a little. I think we actually had a brand new vanity in ours, but the tub shower kind of units, it was the original stuff. The bathroom's painted and refreshed a little bit. But when you're in the rooms, you can tell these are the old rooms. But the rest of the room was absolutely fine. Done in the corporate colors, and we had no problem with that. It could use the suite, and we normally wouldn't book a suite, but they only had one TV, so you got the TV's in the bedroom, which is nice, but you got this beautiful suite with a sofa and a couple chairs and a nice desk, a desk that can kind of swing into an L-shaped desk if you're doing some editing or you're doing any kind of work from there. So it's really nice, but there's no second TV. It's fine if you're traveling with a laptop. In this case, we weren't traveling even with a laptop. We were traveling personal item only, which is basically a backpack. This is what I was traveling with, to give you an idea. So I don't carry a laptop on these kind of trips. I carry a cell phone only. The location was really good. The location is on like International Blvd, I think they call it. And it's very close to anything you want. If you want to go to Disney, we didn't. If you wanted to go to Universal Studios, we didn't. But it was all right there. Very close to the outlets, which we did do. The outlets were very busy. It seems like people fly in to go on cruises or travel out of Orlando and bring their suitcases, go through the outlets, and they just buy all brand new clothes to go on the rest of the trip. So it was hard to get through the stores. There were so many people doing that, and people that were traveling in groups of 10, 20, and it makes it really hard to get through the malls. But that's inside. It has nothing to do with the Spark. Lots of free parking, no issue. Small little pool, but the pool was kind of nice in the afternoon. For what it is, where it is, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed just kind of sitting in the sun. It was a day in January. It wasn't the warmest, but at that spot, at that time, it was okay for us. Breakfast, it's free parking and free breakfast. So anything that you're getting in Orlando that's decent for $100 US with free parking, free breakfast, pretty good. Most of the hotels really jack up the parking, so they might charge you $25, $30 US in that area for parking. So free parking is a big thing. Free breakfast is always a good thing. And their breakfast was okay. There was no hot eggs or anything like that. It's not that level. If you want that, there's a real Hilton down the road, and you can pay $250 a night and get that. So, but what they do, they call it a bagel bar, which it is what it is. They're very good bagels. They're like, like a really nice bagel, cream cheese, all that kind of stuff. So that was good. They got some fruit. I would call it limited fruit. But you just ask the attendant and they'll bring you whatever you want. There was no oranges one morning. I love oranges. I'm in Florida. I want orange. And they brought out what I wanted. So it wasn't a problem. You just ask and they'll do it. As a treat, we're oatmeal people, and they had those like Quaker oats, like the instant ones almost, in little packages, which is great. They had lots of hot water nearby. That was good. Lots of free coffee and teas, various teas. In fact, the tea in the afternoon is really good. And the attendant brings out honey. And if you like, various like the flavored teas and honey, that's good. And don't forget, this is a budget hotel. I'm not expecting that. And they had cereal out there. So, it's limited, but you got enough to start your day, and you don't have to run out to a restaurant in that area because the restaurants are not expensive. Speaking about the area, there's Chipotle nearby, and there's really like all your fast food stuff. There was a couple good Mexican restaurants close by that we went to. You could, if you're not big eaters, the Mexican food, we split like fajitas for one, and it was plenty of food. So overall, you're not going to starve down there, and the food's decent. Again, it's all in US dollars, and we're Canadian, so they only go so far. So in summary, I'd say a nice quiet property. Feels new. The renovation, when you're walking around, it feels new. The rooms feel new, and the staff outstanding. Like really, I knew the minute I checked in that we were going to have a good stay. The staff was that good. I knew we weren't going to have a problem, and we didn't. I didn't expect to have a problem. So that's it for the Hilton Spark. Great property, and we'll probably use it again in a cruise situation, especially for us. Anyway, thank you. Have a good day.